Hi, and welcome back here to crazyforcars.com. And I'm with Steve. We coming over here because we got a lot of cars. We're going to try to show a lot of them. You got a couple of guys standing here beside you. I'm going to turn the mic over for this is where I'm at of it.
Okay, thanks a lot, Tim. We've got a father-son team here and a couple of neat trucks. We're trying to keep it diversified with all different kinds of hot rods. Tell us your names.
Bob Evans.
Bob Evans Sr.
Tell us about whose is whose.
That's my El Camino, 71 El Camino. Has a big block in it, 402, 400 turbo, 373 positive rear, and basically pretty much stock. Keep it that way.
Have you had it for a long time? Did you build it up the way it is? Did you do the paint, or is it all original?
It's been painted when I got it. I've had it almost 10 years now, but I did all the engine compartment. I had a couple touch up here and there. You know, to get older, you got to touch them up. But other than that, that's about, I guess, 18 years old. The paint's been on there.
You've got a Cal induction hood. A lot of the viewers at home see that, and not everybody knows what it is. Why don't you explain to everybody what about the Cal induction hood and what that does?
Well, Cal induction hood is when you stomp on it, that flapper will come up, works off a vacuum, and will bring in cold air under the hood to give you more horsepower.
Now, stomp on what? Now, you ain't talking about stomping on a gas pedal by any
that'd be it. The accelerator, yes. Yeah, when you want to go, you stomp on her, and that vacuum will pull that door open, and you get cold air that will feed into the engine and give it a little more oomph to it.
Thank you very much. A high pressure area on all vehicles is up by the windshield. A lot of people see the hood scoops out on the front of the hood, and actually there's a lot of dead air that travels over the top of the car. The high pressure area to get the most air into the engine is up at the windshield. If you look at a lot of NASCARs have the air induction right up at the windshield, the same place Chevy put the Cal induction hood. We're going to take a look at another bow tie truck here.
Hi, Bob Evans Sr. It's a 2006 Chevy Silverado. It's a Regency Sport truck package. It's got 20-inch wheels, 13-inch brakes, bullet grill, bullet deck. It's got a 5.3 engine with 345 horse. It's got the houndstooth interior in.
Did you buy this new?
Yeah, bought it new. Regency built it.
What year is it?
2006.
2006.
It's a John Moss a signature car.
Oh, it's a signature car. We'll get a shot of that. This is a clean truck. And is this the wheels that come on the truck?
They're 20-inch with the 13-inch brakes, disc brakes.
This is a couple of really nice trucks. Thank you guys very much for coming out today.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm sitting here, I'm looking at it, and Bob Evans Sr., Bob Evans Jr., you're lucky I didn't confuse that and everything. But this is just a couple of them. What did you want to say, Bob?
No,
I just want to be sure. But a couple of the great vehicles that's out there, and Steve, there's so many more of them we want to cover and everything. I'll remind everybody this week here we're at Blue Diamond. You want to find out where we're going to be, you've got to put it up on the site someplace. So you got to make a decision somewhere between now and the early part of next week. Get this up on the site where we're going to be.
They've got to let me know. They've got to let me know where they're going to be so we can let you know we can be out there or not.
Yeah, and we're going to take, as we go, got to take a look at a couple more vehicles first. And when I say car, Steve, this one is I'm going to once again turn it over to you, let you do the intros and everything. I love this thing.
Oh, this is one sweet ride. We talked about street rides, we talked about hot rods, we talked about muscle cars, imports, trucks. We've got one here. I'm going to let the owner tell us a little bit about it. What's your name?
My name is Joe Muscolino.
Joe, what kind of car are we looking at?
1941 Willys, a kingpin body. It was made in Indiana. The car was built in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania, by Street Rod Custom and Classics.
That's the black paint is just flawless. I don't know. I mean, the TV can't appreciate how straight and sweet the black paint is, and black is really tough. Tell us about the motor that's inside there.
It's a 450 horse stroker built by Smeding. It's got a 770 Street Avenger carb. The headers were made for the car. Got air conditioning. That's my wife's.
Yeah, I'm looking. Having the air conditioning on the car makes it a lot nicer to drive, especially during the summer. The heat. I mean, especially in a black car, that's got to be tough.
It's real tough. It's tough to keep clean, too, but the car runs real cool, believe it or not, but it does.
What kind of transmission we got in it in rear end?
It's got a built 350 trans. It's got a 9-inch Ford rear with 355 gears.
355 gears, so you can cruise pretty good without much problem.
Yeah, I do. I cruise quite a bit with it. I probably got 1,400 miles on already. So.
That's really good. Hey, thanks for bringing it out today and letting us take a look at it.
Thank you.
Steve, you got to check this out. Supercharged, and I mean supercharged. What a car.
Oh, this is one Corvette. We looked at a 62 all-original Corvette last week on the show. It's actually parked just a couple of cars down. This is far from stock. Tell us a little bit about it. What's your name?
My name is Gary Ricketts from Mannington, New Jersey.
Tell us a little bit about the car.
And the car's a 65 Corvette. And when I purchased the car, I was fortunate enough that it was already tubbed out. I knew I wanted to do a pro street version of a mid-year Corvette. And I found it. It was in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. The owner had it. And it was in sad shape. It needed paint, needed interior. It had a big block in it, but the tubbing, the guy that the organization out of Pennsylvania called S&W that did the tubbing out, that's what impressed me. I got up underneath there, and the workmanship was there. So after about a month of dickering on price, I ended up getting the car after I sold a Model A. And I got it home, and about maybe 6 months later, I was able to continue or complete the Pro Street theme with the 355 small block with a 671 supercharger, running two 600 Eldenbrocks. It's got a 400 turbo transmission, running into a Ford 9-inch, and
the back of it, Jack, my buddy Jack was pointing out to me, the back of it is actually, the whole rear end of the car is actually flared wider, isn't it?
Well, yeah, what actually not flared wider, actually narrowed. The actual frame has been cut, and the frame rails have been narrowed in to be able to accept the wide, 15.5 inches to tread up underneath.
Okay, so those rear quarters are stock rear quarters?
They sure are. That's a stock 65 body you're sitting there.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, it looked perfectly normal, but I thought, well, it had to be widened to get all that under there.
Exactly. But again, I love this is what's called a Pro Street car, where you keep the original style of the body itself. However, you alter the frame and make it drag race ready, but for the street. So it's Pro Stock, but it's Pro Street, ready for all the lights, blinkers, etc., wipers, everything works on this car.
Thank you very much for bringing it out. Thanks for talking to us today.
My pleasure.
We'll see you in another show.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, we're making our way on down through here. It's just I want to take an opportunity because we're kind of close to it right now, and that's all the rides that's taking place. I want to, because if I don't give Nicky his little plug here he might not let us cruise again. I know it's important that we get this in. This is Blue Diamond Park that's in by our backdrop here, and it's log flume ride now.
Tim, this log flume ride, we got it right here behind us. People don't know this is the original log flume ride from the old steel pier in Atlantic City, New Jersey. This isn't something new. This isn't something recreated. This is the original log flume ride.
Which gives the history there, too, and everything else. And how you can bring your kids out and still riding the one that you rode in when you were a kid. I mean, it's fantastic. It really looks good out here, and they needed that. But they got a lot of rides and everything else, and they got some great things going on that you can get inside. Just, they run coupons in the paper and all throughout and everything. For more information, just call out here. Blue Diamond, we got the address up here on the screen because I'm not going to try to do that one, too. Want to remind you, for more information on what we're doing, crazy4cars.com with a Z in crazy, and it's that simple.
And cars with a Z. Everybody knows there's a Z in crazy. It's the number 4 and cars with a Z.
I was wondering when you're going to bring me out there.
Check out our website. There's free videos. There's free galleries. You can post whatever you want, your events, clubs. This is a great opportunity for you to host your events on our website. If you're doing a fundraiser, if you're doing a charity event, even if you're doing a show for profit, it's free to post on our website. We'll be back after this.